Let's talk college football. Another big weekend on hand. And for some of these teams, the stakes tomorrow could not be higher because we're talking about playoff positioning. The biggest matchups, Texas at Georgia. Texas's playoff hopes are on the line. Georgia is hoping to get a spot in the SEC championship game. Alabama and Oklahoma, a one-loss team playing host to a team hoping to be one of the 12 playoff teams. And then we've got Notre Dame they're hoping to lock in a spot against Pitt. It's the last ranked opponent they'll play of the season. Once again, you can catch more college football action on the CW this weekend under our parent company, Nexstar. We've got a doubleheader, UNC taking on Wake Forest, Louisiana Tech facing Washington State. Coverage starts at 4 p.m. Eastern on the CW. All right, love this time of the week. Every week, Friday, former NFL player Marques Ogden is with us to talk some college football. So Georgia and Texas, Marques, good morning to you, by the way. This is the marquee matchup of the weekend. Talk about this game and these two teams.
You're looking at a very physical, strong team in Georgia. They just are smash mouth, great defense. Kirby Smart is a phenomenal coach. They win the first down battles and get 4 or 5 yards every first down, give or take. They run the ball well, great defense. Texas has something to prove. Like I said, they want to get into that top 12. They want to get into the seed. They want to be able to get a spot and compete and be in the playoffs. They have to win this game. If they don't, it might push them out. And if Georgia wins, like you said, the SEC championship, and I think the way they're playing, they're going to get the W. So Georgia, I feel, is going to win this game. It'll be close, but I think Georgia's powerful offensive line and defensive line bring it home for them.
Yeah, they're looking tough. Alabama has looked unstoppable since their opening loss to Florida State. They're going to face Oklahoma. Thoughts on this matchup?
Alabama, like you said, Marni, so beautifully, they have just been rolling. They haven't lost since the opener against Florida State. They've been competing hard, running the football well. They beat Georgia. They've got just key players at the quarterback position, the wide receiver position. I mean, they are just stellar all across the field. I mean, Oklahoma's a good football team in that regard. But again, I think the way Alabama's playing, that quarterback for Alabama, he's just playing great football, good clock control, and he's not turning the ball over. No interceptions, no fumbles. And again, if you can control the clock in college football, you have a good defense. That is a recipe for success.
Roll Tide. Pitt will take on Notre Dame. Because it's Notre Dame, do they earn a playoff spot? I mean, you look at their season, they haven't had the toughest matchups. They've had some wins, but not the team that they have been in the past. What are your thoughts on their chances moving forward in this game specifically?
You know, Notre Dame, like you said, Marni, has not been playing the best all-around football this season. Again, they kind of are Notre Dame, so they get a little bit more of name clout. This is going to be big for them. Pittsburgh is not a great competitor for them, but they are a ranked football team. But where I feel Notre Dame's going to get the advantage, they average about 310 to 315 pounds at the offensive line position across the whole line, and that's going to wear down Pittsburgh, in my opinion. Again, Notre Dame wins, but like you said, right, Marni, are they really a top 9 right now, a top 10? I don't know. But again, they've got that name clout. They've got that recognition. And again, I think they're going to beat Pittsburgh, and they're going to go ahead and continue maybe move up slightly in the rankings.
Yeah, people love to have them in the mix every year, whether you love them or you hate them. All right, I saved the best for last, and I'm biased. The IU Hoosiers. I mean, it's been so fun to watch this team. And the catch that clinched the win against Penn State last weekend, we're going to be talking about that catch for years. Is this team as good as people say they are?
The team is really fantastic. And again, like you said, they are able to get it done, Marni, when it matters. They can make the big play. I watched them destroy Maryland. I don't know why Maryland had them as their homecoming game. Like, why would you do that? Like, that was insane. But then I'm like, really? But then that Penn State game, like you said, they really just made the play when it mattered. And again, if you have that type of confidence, right, Marni, I can make the play when it matters, you're going to be like, no, I don't care where we're at on the field, the score, what's going on. We can win because we can make the big plays. So I think Indiana is really the real deal, and I like them against, in that big-time game.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.